Are you excited? You bet your ass you are. Give them some love with your hands and your mouths and all that shit. Let's start this off. Keep starting, baby. Keep starting.
And that was me. All right. One more time for Mad Dog. How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Feeling good? Getting drunk? All right. Any drunk ladies here tonight? Not yet. Not yet. Be careful. Alcohol is not a performance-enhancing drug. So much as it is a performance-inducing drug. Because if you're drunk enough, you will sing all the way home from the bar. To the detriment of your friends. Like, poker face, poker face. I wanna hold them like they do in Texas Bridge. Your friend's like, I wanna punch your face. You're like, hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Any drunk ladies now? Still not? You don't count. This one's my sister. She doesn't count. I gotta be careful in rooms, I do, because I have 3 older sisters and no brothers. And when you're an older brother, you're usually overprotective. I was an underprotective brother. I was looking for ways to pawn them off. We're in the mall, I'm looking for the shadiest guy I can find. Like, go out with that guy. They're like, what? He looks like a serial killer. I'm like, yeah, if we're lucky, he won't bring you back. It's called thinning the herd. Just trying to reduce the numbers, you know? You can't be protective of 3 girls who used to dress you in drag and push you around in a Cabbage Patch stroller like you were a doll. Until you were 14. Let's just say it went on longer than it should have. My dad didn't even help. He thought it was funny. Thank God I didn't have a brother. My dad was enough of a practical joker. Until I hit grade school, I didn't know dodgeball was a 2-way game. My dad is exactly 30 years older than me. So when he's throwing balls at me at 6, I'm like, let's get out of the way. It's coming way too fast for me to conceive of catching it. And then he'd get creative. You remember the vortex football that you could throw the length of the field? Not if it's in the pool for a week. You can throw that about 35 yards. He picks it up, he's squeezing it out, and he gives me that look like, you know what game we're playing. That's the start counting game. That doesn't mean he's gonna count to like 10 or 5. It's anywhere between 0 and as funny as I am while I scamper away. Because if I turn and run, he's just gonna go 1, 5. But if I try and turn and juke him out, he just wanted to see the fear and the pain on my face for a longer time. Practical joker, my dad. He used to tell us all to touch the electric fence. Just go ahead and do it. It's not on. It's not on. My dad liked to play the animal cracker game. This is where he bites the head off an animal cracker. And then I guess what animal that once was. While he sits there eating the whole bag. And if I win, I get the other half of a crumbly animal cracker. I don't blame him. It's fine. It's fine. You guys obviously aren't sympathetic about it. That's fine. That's fine. I know a lot about women now. From growing up with them, I know enough to be afraid of women. That's what that sentence means. Them beating into obedience. My spirit is broken. Like, girls think way differently than guys. Girls go to leave the house and they're like, I better put on makeup. Guys go to leave the house and they're like, I better put on pants. I want to get this job. Girls are way different about explaining their feelings. Like, a guy will break up with his girlfriend and he comes home feeling bad about himself. And his roommate's like, what happened, man? He's like, my girlfriend broke up with me. No way, that sucks, man. We should go to a strip club. Hell yeah. End of conversation. A girl walks in, she doesn't even have to say it's guy trouble. Her roommate knows by the way she comes in, just like, and her roommate's like, oh my God, what did he do to you? He broke up with me. Oh my God, how do you feel? I feel like I'm sitting at the base of a huge waterfall and billions of gallons of water are pouring down on me, smashing my body against the rocks. And there I lay for 1,000 years waiting for someone to come and warm my still beating heart. Wow! Wow! Really? Everybody's got their issues. I have muscular dystrophy. It's really not a big deal. I'm like the least handicapped of all the handicapped people I know, but I still get the parking. It's like a membership card. I'm like the Blade of the handicapped world. It's like I can park on your front lawn and then argue with you about how you're an asshole for being mad at me about it, and then just walk across the street and play basketball without a wheelchair. I was hanging out with my friend recently and he was like, would you ever bang a girl in a wheelchair? And I was like, I already did back in high school, man. And he was like, you had sex with a girl in a wheelchair? And I was like, no, I was in the wheelchair. She had sex with me. Does that not count? And then he was like, would you ever have sex with a girl who was in a wheelchair? And I was like, no. I'd lay her on the bed. I'm romantic. I consider myself a pimp. I gotta tell you guys. They call me the Gardner. I got mad hoes. I was watching the Discovery Channel the other day, man. Lions got that shit right. We need to copy Lions' stat. Because the women lions do all the hunting for the pride. The only thing male lions do is eat, sleep, fight, and fuck. They're not just kings of the jungle, they're pimps of the jungle. Male lion sitting on a tree, he's like, alright, look, baby. I'ma chill here in the shade. Why don't you go catch the antelope? And if anybody comes to steal our shade, I'll scratch their ass. You think you could drag it back here so that we could eat in the shade? You see what I mean? Thanks, boo. I didn't mean to stereotype, but lions are from Africa. Thanks, everybody.